Hi guys, up for sale now. This beautiful Tom Anderson quilted maple top guitar. I bought it in New York in 2011 in May, I think. And truly beautiful guitar. Both sound and playability and looks, as you can see, are amazing. It comes in its original case, which is this case. So I just thought I'd show you the guitar here and talk a little bit about it. So here it is. I will put it here so you can see for yourself. As I said, a truly beautiful quilt maple top. One of the finest I have seen. Really nice. And rosewood fingerboard with a maple neck. Sure looks beautiful. Yeah. Go to the back. As you can see, it has just 2 bolts, which I think is really cool. And this is really unique for the the Anderson guitars. Look at the shape of I just pointed it. This right here. You can see that they have I don't know how to really explain, but you see for yourself that, and this creates a massive resonance to the body because it has a closer contact with the body, and also this contoured special heel, or I don't know what to call it, helps a lot with if you are on the upper frets playing. You can do it pretty much effortless, or totally effortless, I would say. Buzz Feiten tuners, or not Buzz Feiten tuners, but Tom Anderson tuners, but the Buzz Feiten tuning system. So for you guys who don't know what that is, I suggest you check it out because it's really cool stuff. Makes the guitar sound so much better. Well, over to the pickups. The pickups are all Anderson. Everything on this guitar is original. I haven't changed one bit. So the humbucker is a HS3, and those two are the I might correct this later, but I think that it's the SA2 vintage single coils. I have to look that up. And over here you have 5-way switch, of course, and volume, tone, and on the tone control you also have a push-pull function. Yeah. So and what that does is that it let's say that you are playing or going to play a blues, and you want that cranky, fat but yet Stevie Ray Vaughan type of sound. Then you can combine the this single coil with the humbucker by pulling this knob here, all tone control up, and then you have activated it, so you are playing both neck single coil and humbucker. Yeah, and that's really cool. I use that a lot really effective. And you can also use, let's say if you have this position on the on the switch, so you have these two. You can also activate this one. You can activate this one with any any configuration of mics that you want. Yeah, so that is really handy. Makes the guitar really versatile, and yeah, that's a really great thing. This mini switch here took me a while to understand what it actually does, but what it actually does, well, in my point of view, is that well, first of all, if you have it in this position, the middle position, it's natural, and then the two single coils are stacked, I think is the correct term. And for those of you who haven't heard of that term, it is pretty much like if you would have put two standard single coils on top of each other, and what that does, it's that it creates a fatter sound, and also cancelling out all the hum that you might have problems with a standard single coil. Yeah. So what this switch does is, if you pull it down, what that does is that it's taking out one of the stacked, or it takes out the stacked function, or what I should call it, of the single coils, so they get more of that vintage Fendery sound, and it also makes the humbucker sound like a single coil, so that's really in handy sometimes. And if you turn it up like that, it just adds more bass and mid-range to it, so to all the microphones, so that's also handy sometimes. The bridge is a standard Anderson bridge. This guitar is probably the guitar I've had that has stayed in tune the best. It never goes out of tune, I would say. Of course, if you are in your house and you go out and it's really cold, then it would probably go out of tune a little bit. But playing wise, if you are a Vammy Bar guy, likes Van Halen stuff and that sort of thing, well, I think this functions a lot more better than the Floyd Rose and all that stuff. And the strange thing is that it's just standard tuners as well. So, but it works. I promise you, you won't have any problem with that, not at all. Yeah, I think that's about it. So I hope you like what you see, and give me an email if you are interested, and we could come up with something. Yeah. Great guitar. And if you want any sound demos or that sort of stuff, just give me an email and I'll send you some stuff. Yeah, thanks.